What's up, guys? Oh my god, look at my hair. Alright, I don't know if the hair is fine, but I am loving the color. The color of the oh my god, the color of the hair is beautiful, but I don't know if I should lose it. It's been so freaking long I braided my hair, you know, because I'm actually losing some edges. I don't know, maybe because of beverly. I don't even know what is happening. But I'm fine. So what's up, guys? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? And how are you happy where you are? Like, the frustration these days is just getting high. Like, here in Nigeria, it is higher than what you think is happening there. Okay, because number one, there is no light. Number two, there's no water. Number three, the heat is too much, so our head wants to burst, and there is no going out. Like, police is even beating people in the market. Police is even beating people in the market. How are we going to survive in this one? If coronavirus does not kill people, maybe hunger and starvation will just nearly do that here in Nigeria, because it's just something else. It's something else. Anyway, guys, so I want to talk about a particular topic, and a topic that is very important for us as married people. Well, I know it's not been long I got married, but I have experience. Like, 2 days, you can even have experience in 2 days. Yeah, the experience that someone that has got married in 10 years has not gotten, because everybody with their own different pot of soup. Everybody with their own different way of reasoning and thinking and seeing life and all of that stuff, no. Okay, so one thing is staying happy in a marriage, and the next thing is managing your in-laws and also managing your people. Getting married to a man in which you and him do not speak the same language. Yup. So, oh my goodness. Okay, guys, so it is that being happy is a choice. A choice that you have to make. There are some people that no matter what you do, oh my god, look at my face. I put a little bit of eyeshadow on my eye, and it makes me look change a little. Don't mind me. Okay, so there are some people that no matter how you make them happy, they will not be happy. No matter how you make them laugh, they will not laugh. No matter how you do that comedy and carry your buttocks to the sky, hang it there and let your head be pointing down, they will not be happy. Okay, there are people like that. Most definitely there are people like that. Yeah, and today I'm actually going to be talking about being happy in a marriage, and also coordinating your in-laws and also your people, like my people, like my sisters, my brothers, my parents, and all of that stuff. And also coordinating my in-laws, like his brothers, his sisters, his mothers, his fathers, his all of that stuff, because we really need to coordinate and make sure that we balance. Like, for me, I really need to make sure that I balance do sorry, I balance the situation, I balance the whole thing, and make sure that happiness flows. As much as I can, I would have to be happy with myself and give the same happiness to some other person. But if you don't want to be happy, that is your own cup of tea. I have done my best, and my best, I cannot do more than my best. Okay, guys, so number one thing about being happy in a marriage is that we usually pray together. I and my husband, we pray together, despite that we do not speak the same language. We most of the time, tend to it tends to be difficult sometimes for us, especially when we go out, like, meet friends, and we just want to gossip, like, we just want to say something. It's very difficult, that, you know what I mean. Yeah, So, and the next thing is that when my husband wants to tell me something, he wants to tell me something that he doesn't want the next person to hear, it is also difficult because he cannot speak Igbo. Sorry, he cannot speak Ibibio, and I cannot speak Igbo like fluently. Okay, well, of late I've been able to like learn a little bit of greetings and all of that stuff and whatnot, because of my mom-in-law, because my mother-in-law does not actually speak English very, very well. She speaks a little. So, having said that, I learned a little bit of Igbo from her, like greetings and all of that and all of that. Okay, which has actually been helping. Anytime I want to greet her or call her, I would just call her and greet in Igbo and all of that stuff. Okay, so talking about another thing, being happy in the marriage is just accepting my partner the way he is, and also trying to adjust the things that I feel that, trying to adjust the thing that I feel that I don't take I don't like this, and telling him that, like opening it up, and he too does that to me. He will tell me I don't like this and all of that stuff. So what we do, especially when we go out and we want to communicate, he will just come to me, he puts his mouth in my ears and whisper a word. You know how it is. Everybody knows that, okay, you guys are having husband and wife, small talk and all of that, which if we were speaking the same language, you would have just said it, straight, and I would just code, and all of that. So as much as that cannot happen, the other one would happen, like whispering to the ears, and we take it that way, and we are happy that way. So basically, that is another way of being happy in a marriage, that is an intermarriage, right? Intermarriage, yeah, like that. Okay, so another way is that we manage our finances. Like, he's been open to me how much he earns, and I've been open to him how much I earn, because the thing is that nowadays it's not only men that earns. We ladies too, we work, so we earn, so we have to also bring it to the table. Okay, so he bring his own to the table, I bring my own to the table. We kind of manage you know the family finance and stuff, and he knows that I'm a good manager when it comes to finances. And that's why I love cooking large pot of soup, because it serves us so well. Okay, so another way in which we tend to be happy in this marriage is that we do house chores together. Like, we literally clean our room together. If, for instance, if I clean today, he will clean next tomorrow, whenever he has the time. Whenever I know that he has the time and he's in the house, he does the chores, like cleaning the room. Okay, and also I cook and he does cook. So what happiness do you want again? Like, I am just happy, and that is a way in which we make ourselves happy. Okay, so it is not only him cooking, I also cook. It's not only me cooking, he also does the cooking. So about taking care of baby, of course, taking care of baby is a thing of a woman, because a man does not have breasts, definitely. So you can't breastfeed baby. So even if the baby cries, even if it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, nowadays that there is a lot of heat, I will be the one to always wake up. But of course, my husband tends to wake up to carry her, in case he's not just hungry. She is just, she's just being, she's not comfortable or whatsoever. He will just carry her up and pet her a little, and if the cry still persists, I will stand up and breastfeed, do the mother job. It has not been easy in that aspect, man. Especially, man, managing sleep and breastfeeding baby at night is not easy, but it's been getting easier by the day, because I'm actually getting used to it. Okay, so that's another way we tend to that's another day we that's another way we tend to be happy in a marriage. And also another way, but when you carry her around, she will not cry now. Exactly, carry her the waka. Okay, so another way we tend to be happy in the marriage is that we actually coordinate our siblings. Okay, for instance, is his brother, my sisters, when his brother comes around, he will like tell his brother, you have to speak English whenever you're speaking to me. When my wife is around, speak English. Banu, Banu, how does he used to say it? Oh, that stuff. How does he used to say it? I've forgotten. So he'll tell his brother, speak English when you're speaking to me. When my wife is around, speak English. I equally tell my sister and every other person that comes to me when my husband is around, like, speak English. Like, what I mean, when I'm sitting down and my husband is sitting down there and you want to speak to me, speak English. If it's something that you don't want my husband to hear, then you have to wait for him to go out or not even be 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 around. Okay, then we can gist and talk and all of that stuff. Because when my sisters, or when his brothers or his sisters tend to come around and they speak Igbo, I will begin to be feeling very, very uncomfortable, very, very unwelcome, and very, very isolated. Kind of, I will feel that, okay, you guys are speaking something that I don't understand, and you guys are talking against me, or you guys are gossiping me, or whatsoever and or whatsoever. Such thoughts would begin to come in. And equally, he will begin to feel that, okay, so you guys do not want to speak something that I will understand, or something that I would also hear, or something that I would also contribute. Yeah. So that's what we do. We tend to tell our siblings, you have to speak English, so that he also can contribute in the conversation. I also can contribute in your conversation, and that way we know that, okay, yes, we are one and not two. Okay, because when his for instance, when his brother comes in, and like, when my husband's in-law, like my husband's brother comes in and then begins to speak Igbo with him and all of that stuff, I would begin to feel left out. I'll begin to feel that, oh, okay, you guys are not putting me in the gist, you guys are not putting me in the discussion. Am I not a family, and all of that stuff. All of those thoughts will begin to come into my mind, and would begin to trouble me and all of that stuff. It will begin to make me unhappy and make me feel as if I am not a part of the family. Yeah, so that's what we basically do, and that's what he does too, and that has actually also been helping us stay happy and stay united in this marriage, and also and all of that stuff. So if you want to stay happy, like, stay welcome, stay among, or whatever, if you're having an intermarriage, make sure that your in-law, any of your in-law that comes around, speak a language that you would understand. Well, if you're lucky to have to marry a man who is the same language with you, you are so lucky. But if you're equally lucky to marry a man who does not speak the same language with you, you guys have to devise a way of being happy and being one, like being one. Okay, because language is something that brings a lot of barrier. Language and money is something that brings a lot of separation. Yeah, because for instance, if my person comes in and starts speaking language from morning till night with me, and he's not understanding anything, he will go and sit down on his own. And what am I causing? What am I bringing? I'm bringing separation, I'm bringing unhappiness and all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm actually like telling you guys my own side of the experience, and letting you guys learn from me, because Nobody is an island of knowledge. Nobody knows it all. Yeah, a little child can teach you something. A little person can impact on knowledge in you. So that's why I said, okay, let me make this video and tell you guys how I stay happy in my marriage and how I coordinate my in-laws and my siblings too, to be happy. And most of the time my mom actually does a lot of contribution to our marriages, like telling us, you guys have to pray, you guys have to pray, you guys have to pray, like pray. Like every Sunday my mom would always call and say, did you go to church? Like for now that there's no church, like this quarantine that there's no church, my mom will say, have you guys prayed? Have you guys prayed together as a family? Have you guys have your individual prayers and all of that stuff, which is actually very important as a Christian. That's if you're a Christian, that's we consider very, very important in marriages. Yeah, it keeps us one and all of that. So if you do love this video, if I actually made a lot of sense to y'all, let me know in the comment section that I made a lot of sense. Okay, but if I did not make sense, no problem. Sometimes you just make no sense. Sometimes being senseless can be senseful. Yeah. Like, I am bored, there is no light, look at me, my neck is so sweaty, there is heat, I want to pack this hair. Oh my god, I just said let me make this video and have you guys entertained and have you guys learn and have you guys welcome into my family and how I relate and how I do stuff and stuff. Yeah, so that's it guys. I would see you guys in another video. Stay happy, stay strong, stay safe. Above all, stay happy. That's just what life is about. Nobody can make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. Yup, I love you. Bye. And my husband loves you too. Bye. And my baby loves you too. My baby Beverly loves you too. Bye.